What's up, everybody? Welcome, Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, so today we have a very interesting conversation, or a topic, I should say. And, I have to thank once again, the ignorance of certain content creators for inspiring me to make said video. Because I'm like, you guys are content creators and you guys don't know MMO terminology? It's laughable. It's once they're like, well, maybe it's just because you have an opinion. It's not an opinion. These are facts. Like, I've been MMOing since Ultima Online. Since Ultima Online. If you don't know what that is, that means you're too fucking young to even understand that. So I was playing the first MMOs. So the biggest thing about it is casuals are referenced by hardcore players as a derogatory statement, meaning you're not dedicated to the game. You don't put in enough time to be even considered anything relevant. Okay? That is exactly the reference of casuals. Okay, then you have your hardcores, which are putting in at least 6 hours a day. And yeah, it's a job. It literally is a job. The MMO is their life. They have no social structure outside of the game. None. I was one of those players. I'll tell you that. I have an entire story about how I got into MMOs and stuff, but I don't really, it's been such a whatever. But at one time, this was the only social interaction I had, was gaming. So yeah, I was a hardcore. You know, that's why I said I've been there. I've been that toxic dick. I won't worry about the third one. I mean, it's nice if you get it, but whatever. I gotta do the instance too. But yeah, so I listed on a post all the derogatory meanings behind said phrases. And what really bothers me is I've always said this community is toxic, but specifically for no reason. It's not hardcore. I mean, this game's not very hardcore. I mean, yeah, it has elite content and there is some level of difficulty. I'm not saying there isn't, but it's nowhere on the level of having to do a Kaz run for like 6 hours or a molten core for 8 hours. I mean, there's no comparison as far as the time duration that is needed to actually progress in this game. It's nice when you can actually just enjoy it. That's why I love the game. I'm like, it's my down game. It's the game I can go to have fun. And now you have fucking idiots who are like, oh my god, like, that's not meta. Why is anything in this game meta? Like, we do have best in slots when it comes to the OP items, right? And that was one of my arguments in ESO. I'm like, you guys don't have a best in slot because there's no you have options. In best in slot, there are no options. There are literally no fucking options for best in slots. There are no options in best in slot. You either have it or you're lacking. No. No. I hate when people... Stop throwing me group invites. I also got to do the alert. I guess they re-added the alert, by the way. I was really happy to hear that. I was like, God dang, thank you. So, I mean, I can heal, but it's fine. But anyways, yeah, I mean, the game's fun. It is. So, anywho. Oh, yeah. Gotta make sure I'm queued up. So, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to terminologies in the game. A lot of misconceptions, like pleb. If somebody gets called a pleb, it's basically like you're just a wannabe. You know, that's all you are. A pleb isn't equivalent to a wannabe. You're on a player who's just wanting to be something they're not. You know, nub is if you get, you know, being called a nub is worse than being called a noob. Like if you got called nub, you were like, it was basically acknowledging you played the game, but you know nothing really about it. You don't know the intricate details of how the mechanics work in the game or anything. It is pretty much the insult of insults. It's worse than being called a casual. Right? Being called a nub. And watch these content creators or these trolls will try to then call me a nub. Motherfucker, you didn't even most of you didn't even know what a nub was. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's the level of difference in experience. Oh shit, I'm going to DC because I went on that map. It's been happening once in a blue moon. Not too often, but it has. Now I have to re-queue. Oh no, it's my instance. Sweet. I thought that map was gonna. I was like, oh my god, please help me. I just did DC.
I sense the mind.
But yeah. And then these players called Multiverse a casual. There was a player called him a casual. Nobody was just sticking up for it in the group. Nobody. They all pretty much, you know, was like, oh yeah, he's casual. He's casual. It's like kind of just, you know, yeah. I mean, when that's, but it's like, yeah, hey, what? I'm like, wow, y'all motherfuckers talk so much shit.
Man, Batman Who Laughs wanted to get captured and imprisoned here. It's part of his plan. Stay fast. I'll do what I can to help.
Consequently, yeah, you can help people get defeats here if they've never done it.
Nothing left of who you used to be. Just a shell of broken AI. I am sorry, friend, but we must finish the job.
My programming will protect me. man who laughs must be informed.
Yeah, you got them on the defensive. Now push the advantage.
All right.
So, who designed this layout? John Stewart?
No, I believe it was a third-party company.
No such place. Wait, was that a joke? When you get back, let me give you some better pointers.
You are free to ascend.
In good time, Murder Machine. Perpetua's looking to replace Lexi, and I see some trophies that just might impress her.
You think to cage me?
Shut it, imp!
Yeah.
And Murder Machine. Some privacy.
Protect yourself.
Murder Machine, time for my pickup!
Nice.
Perpetua will want to know all about their little plans and appreciate how much
Pretty
I
good.
just delayed them.
And we got our little mark, and now we got the well. Now we got to do the little Mr. Mix-a-Links Piddlinks.
You try to pull a trick on me? I shall pull a trick on you.
Just breathe. Wait. Calm down.
Oh, this is so much more fun in the fifth dimension.
Dance.
We'll leave you alone.
Alright. One more. Coward. What the fuck, man? Didn't even come up. Man, they gotta fix that shit. What the hell? Now the dice.
I guess we have to roll the dice.
4. Dude, break it.
Like Perpetua is
5.
the rest of the dimension of imagination as well.
You don't want to blow them all. There's a feat if you get them all right, but most players are just, you know.
We need passage to the sixth dimension. help to oppose
All
Perpetua.
right.
We are sorry to have overwhelmed you, but our need is
There's fair.
Nice.
What do you want?
Bunch
the
of
door
spells
to
today,
the
and then you
sixth
get
dimension.
As you
Clovers.
wish. I'll open the way.
nice.
My good friend, Martian Manhunter. The World Forger has dreamed up an amazing future in here. You need to see it.
Then I will see you on the other side.
Sweet. Whatever. But anyways, yeah. So there's a lot of ways to literally demean other players, and I can be, and I'm not saying I'm not. I can be, very disrespectful, but it's only when other people are disrespectful. Those are the people I target. So if you're not a disrespectful individual, I'm never going to say anything about you or to you. The moment I feel you're toxic and you think your shit don't stink, well, because I don't like bullies. I don't. I just don't. I really, really don't. And, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm just not. So, yeah. So, when the meta players, and that's my whole deal. It's usually meta. It's usually the meta players that are the most ignorant and toxic motherfuckers because they're skilled. And I'm not taking away their skill. And I'm not taking away some truths that they discover. The problem of it is they don't really understand as much as they would like people to believe they do. They come across something, they get organized play, and it works for them, and they get the content done. No one's going to take that from them. But, like I said, proof is in the pudding, and when you see the level of toxicity in the game, you're just like, you see it, and you're just like, this is just disturbing. Oh, by the way, I'm on Wi-Fi, so I might have to put this in the other room and hardline it, because sometimes my Wi-Fi signal does lag a little bit. So, if anybody ever says you're lagging, yeah, it's because I'm on my Wi-Fi.
Hey,
So,
the Golden
I acknowledge
Team
it.
is now closed for business. Go get a real job.
I can usually play with a slight interruption, and it usually is not enough to disconnect me. My Wi-Fi connection is pretty good, but I'm 2 rooms away from the router. So, I might hardline. I should. I was about to say, there should be one over, yeah, it's right across from the hall. There's a bunch of them over this way. Around the block. I just need like 2 more.
Oh no!
But yep. So anytime you guys are doing the thing, there's a bunch of... But yeah, so there's a lot of derogatory meanings in games. And it really is, it shouldn't be tolerated. It's not, and here's the thing. I love it when people say, oh, well, you're disrespectful. Why am I being disrespectful? Does anybody ever ask that question? No. I'm not denying it. By all accounts, I'm actually agreeing that I am being disrespectful. I actually am. But it's intentional. It's 100% fucking intentional. No.
More golden coins for you.
Okay, we got it. So we can turn this in, and then I can get another 10 because I'm farming up the stuff from my pub and I'm getting my feeds for this year, trying to work on all that. So, yeah, I just feel like This game's fun. It doesn't need to be toxic, but you're always going to have toxic players no matter where you go. I've never covered anything in this game up until this point, with the exception of small tutorials and reviews. So I have covered some things in this game in the past, but I was never a content creator for said game. I really don't even want to be now. I'm just addressing
Wait, you
the
actually found them.
unfortunate,
Even when I changed the rules, I still
you know,
Well, you have
progression
found enough. Find
that
something
has
else.
led me here,
You made him happy.
right?
I don't know how.
And I don't like it, but it is what it is. And when you are dismissive, like Toxic Shadow and some other, you know, idiot, about, oh, well, it's your opinion. It's not a fucking opinion. It's not. I'm not going to throw out opinions. Okay? My opinion isn't shit when it's a known fact. So take that bullshit and shove it far up your fucking ass, you moron. I'm pointing out what is obvious. That's why I'm here creating these videos, because of dumb fucks like you. So, yeah, am I now being derogative and disrespectful to you? You're goddamn right. Because you're part of the fucking problem. And don't somebody say two wrongs don't make it right. Bullshit. You got to give these motherfuckers a taste of their own fucking medicine. I liked it when I was a kid. Someone came up, tried to bully me. Oh, that was the last time they ever tried. I pretty much stuck to myself. You try to come fuck with me, I'll fucking lay you down. You will not mistake my kindness for weakness. And these motherfuckers all need a heavy dose of reality and a taste of their own medicine. And I'm the person that's going to love to do it. Welcome to the new age. You guys have brought out the person who's going to call you out on everything. And that's how I introduced myself to Solaris. I'm like, I should formally introduce myself. I'm Mystic Raven. I'm the person meta players loathe. And for goddamn good reason. Have a good one.